It's very rare in today's college football to have a young man stay at one school for 6 seasons. I am joined now by the signal caller for Delta State, Cole Kirk, and you are in your sixth season at the helm of the Statesman. Thank you for joining us. But first of all, what makes Cleveland, Mississippi, and Delta State so special to you?
Well, it's the only place that gave me a shot coming out of high school. So all I wanted to do is play football. Delta State gave me that chance. So whenever it come down to me coming, I was like, I'm never leaving. So
I hear you. Talk about your maturization from a freshman now to a six-year senior. How much have you developed over time?
well, I was kind of a late bloomer growing up too. So I got to college, was able to grow, mature a lot physically, but also just kind of figure out and learn more more about the game of football, which was something amazing to get to experience. And just you think in high school you kind of know it all, then you come out and you realize, oh, you don't really know what you think you know. So it was a blessing just to be able to be surrounded by so many great coaches and just grow as a player. And I plan to be a coach, so I just try to soak in everything I can. So
You had a dynamic year last season. You guys really put a lot of pressure on the quarterback position because you're responsible for throwing, but also a lot of the runs that will happen will be quarterback led. Are you consider yourself a running quarterback or a throwing quarterback, and which one would you prefer?
I want to do them both. I don't care. I don't have one that I prefer. I always threw more growing up. Then as I, again, got better physically, I realized I could be pretty dynamic running the ball. So I'm going to do them both. As a competitor, you want the ball in your hands in pivotal moments. I don't care if we're throwing, running, whatever we need, I want to get it done. So
As a competitor, 6-4, 3-3 last season, not up to Statesman level of excellence. What do you think went wrong last year, and what do you think you guys accomplished during the spring that'll make you better in the fall?
there's just, I think whenever it got down to it, whenever we come to close games, we couldn't do it and we needed to do to get over the hump. And those traits that you build start in the off season. So whether it's quitting in workouts or just not doing your best constantly, or just things like that, the traits that you build in the off season is what leads in the season. So I think that we just kind of really focused on that this off season, and everybody's bought in, and we've really come together. And I think that's why we should be able to definitely improve that record this year. So.
Preseason, they have you guys finishing fourth out of a four-team lead. Do you look at that as a sign of disrespect, or you say, okay, nobody's counting on us, so we have a lot of work to do in order to prove ourselves to the public?
What we've always done at Delta State is kind of worried about ourselves anyway. So we'll look at all those rankings and stuff like we know, but we kind of just still worry about us at the end of the day. We know that if we just focus on us and do what we're supposed to do, everything will fall the way it's supposed to.
When you look at your defense, the defense that you dealt with during the spring, how much of an improvement have you seen, and what can fans expect to see this fall from that defense?
Oh, they're dynamic. We got playmakers all over the field. And it's not that we didn't last year. It's just I feel like this year everybody's just – you get the newcomers that come in, they figure it out even more. And then we get more newcomers come in, and it's just all meshing. We got dynamic players all over the place, big-time plays all over the place. It's going to be very exciting.
How do you like the way that this is going to be really a three-game season in order to win the conference championship and the automatic bid, but you already have a very difficult regular season before you get to conference play? How important is it for you guys to stay focused on the task at hand? Because you could win a lot up until November, and if you don't do well in November, you may not have an opportunity for the playoffs.
Well, all that matters is taking it game by game. Yeah, we need to win the conference games for sure. But at the same time, we need to win all the other ones as well. So if we just focus each week and treat each game as it's a new week, no matter who we're playing, that we can't look ahead, we can't look behind. It's just focusing this week, we'll do just fine.
I hear you. When you look at your schedule, you got 2 home games to start the season, so you don't have to travel as much. How important is that in order not only to build team camaraderie, but to try to get some early wins? Because playing in Cleveland is a hard place to win when you're coming in.
I mean, it's amazing, and being there so long, I'm used to leaving. So I very much appreciate it to both the coaches that I get to stay my last year, the first 2, and get those out of the way. And really, I think it builds camaraderie with the team, but also builds excitement for the season as far as fans and people want to come out, especially if you are able to get those first 2 games at home. I mean, it just kind of snowballs into the rest of the season. So it's something I think is very exciting and very fun.
I hear you. Now, you're a 6-year senior. You already have your bachelor's degree. You're working on your master's. As far as getting yourself ready to be a head coach, have you been leaning in on Coach Cooley and trying to emulate him, or what kind of coach do you think you'll be once you finally get the whistle around your neck?
I want to take aspects from all the coaches. I've been surrounded by some great ones growing up throughout my lifetime, so I'm definitely going to take pieces from Coach Cooley, absolutely. But I'm also going to put my own twist and flair on a lot of things. I think that to be great, you take things from your mentors and then you make them your own, and that's what makes you great.
All right. Thank you so very much, and good luck to you this fall.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right.